Welcome to the proposal and marketing plan for the Sunshine Cooperative, a transient housing community. Did you know, on any single night in 2023, roughly 653,000 people were experiencing homelessness in the United States? Between 2022 and 2023, homelessness increased by 12% across all household types. Nearly 3 of every 10 people experiencing homelessness did so as part of a family with children. 25% of those homeless individuals were found to be with pets, and up to 10% of those individuals avoided shelters to remain with their pets. Anyone from Pennsylvania knows there is a shortage of livable, affordable rental homes for extremely low-income households. The median rent in Pennsylvania is $1,400 per month. According to financial experts, rent should not exceed 40% of the household income. To meet this standard, a household's income would have to be $42,000 a year. Approximately 30% of Pennsylvanians live on less than that. Homelessness can happen to anyone at any given moment. A neglected candle starts a house fire. A layoff leads to eviction or foreclosure. The serious illness or death of the provider in the household leaves the family struggling. Or a natural disaster takes your home in the blink of an eye. Around the world, people are fleeing their homes to escape the effects of global warming. Climate disasters in the United States have already begun to intensify. We are now seeing larger wildfires, hurricanes, and floods, causing significant movement from the coast toward the north. So far this year, 671 fires have burned more than 1,900 acres right here in Pennsylvania. Sometimes fleeing has nothing to do with the structure of the house, but the loss of safety in the home. One in 4 women and 1 in 7 men will experience physical violence by their intimate partner at some point during their lifetimes. 1 in 3 women and nearly 1 in 6 men experience some form of sexual violence during their lifetimes. 38% of domestic violence victims become homeless at some point in their lives. 50% of homeless women reported that domestic violence was the immediate factor in their becoming homeless. I have long dreamed of communal living, a place for the people I love to rest, to heal, to learn, and to find peace. As a person who has faced many challenges, including homelessness, I have come to a place where I would like to share that dream with others who are facing their own challenges. The great privilege of my life has always been having a safe place to return to. It would be an honor to share that with others. And so, the Sunshine Cooperative. A cooperative community of tiny homes geared towards safety, stability, and support. An opportunity for individuals that would otherwise not have access to these basic necessities to find them through shared responsibility. Not only is this idea feasible, it is necessary for both the people here and the area itself. The local population continues to shrink. Despite the shrinkage, the home that currently resides on the property has remained occupied since its purchase, due to the large demand for affordable housing in the area. The homeless crisis is going to continue to grow without more housing production. Without an influx of new residents, this community is at risk of being bought out by private equity, which would only further the dearth of good homes for local people. The Sunshine Cooperative, a transient housing community, will be member-owned and board-directed. In this way, members will pool their resources to ensure the safety, security, and maintenance of the property overall. Each member will have personal investment in the success of the community and will ensure that no member must be the singular voice when dealing with conflicts or issues that may arise. Our mission at the Sunshine Cooperative is to provide safe, stable housing to people experiencing housing instability. We wholeheartedly believe that safe, stable housing is necessary for people to reach their full potential. We believe housing is a human right and the foundation of human flourishing. Our goal is to establish a self-sustaining community with an eye to establishing similar cooperatives in the future. Co-op housing is when tenants and/or members join to own an entire property and share the responsibility for upkeep. On the property, there will be 11 units. These 11 units will consist of 4 one-bedroom, 2 two-bedroom, and 5 three-bedroom prefabricated homes. The Sunshine Cooperative is seeking donations and grants to gather the down payment and fees associated with a construction loan of $550,000. The funds will be used as follows: demolition and disposal of the existing structures on the property, construction of a waste and water system able to provide for 11 households, property prep and foundations for 11 prefabricated homes, the purchase of 11 prefabricated homes, the construction of a communal building with an industrial kitchen and communal room. Upon completion of the housing, the total used for construction will be refinanced into a cooperative mortgage. In the United States, the real estate industry presently generates an estimated $235 billion in revenue. Unfortunately, the new administration is not likely to prioritize affordable housing for the foreseeable future. As the cost of rent continues to increase with no sign of slowing, our target market will continue to grow. The Sunshine Cooperative's major target demographics are individuals and families that have found themselves in transition and are unable to seek other means of assistance. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the population in Crawford County alone is 82,670. Out of those 82,670 individuals, 73.8% are homeowners, which means there are 21,660 renters within the boundaries of Crawford County alone. The NLIHC estimates that 28% of renters are extremely low income. With this information in mind, we can estimate that our potential client base just within Crawford County is around 6,000 individuals. The Sunshine Cooperative has completed a thorough analysis of its competitors' pricing. Keeping our findings in mind, as well as our desire to not overburden our residents, we have decided on the following pricing strategy. Rent will be below market value. A one-bedroom will rent at a rate of $350. A two-bedroom will rent at $425. A three-bedroom will rent at $500. And the four-bedroom will rent at $575 per month. Our goal is to pool any profits without gouging people with exorbitant pricing. The cooperative will promote our mission using the following methods: online avenues such as Facebook, TikTok, Blue Sky, and more. In print avenues such as local newsletters and Penny Saver. Word of mouth by building a reputation through honesty, safety, and affordability. Referrals from local agencies such as VA advocacy groups and Center for Family Services. The strength of our plan lies in our tenacity and drive to fulfill our purpose. The Sunshine Cooperative is not just a housing plan, but a move forward in communal living. Our only weaknesses and constant hurdles are lack of funding. The undertaking of this project will provide locals with jobs, homes, and generate tax revenue for the local municipalities. There is no zoning or ordinances in Randolph Township, so threats from the local municipality are lessened if we meet all state standards for water and waste. Complaints from neighbors may give us a challenging time, but we hope to build a quiet, quaint, and unimposing community to deter these challenges from arising. The Sunshine Cooperative has found that our main competitors are private equity and tax haven land property grabs. Housing is the world's biggest asset. It creates generational wealth as well as foundational stability. As regulations have dropped and interest rates have risen, private equity has swooped in like a greedy vulture, pushing local renters and buyers out of the market. Our goal is to break ground as soon as possible. Our hope is to have the community built and inhabited in the next 18 to 24 months. Our immediate strategy is to seek donations and grants for the down payment on a construction loan and seek members and residents willing to commit to the cooperative. Currently, the property is occupied by an ex-con and a DV survivor with children. Several members are awaiting housing. Mel, a queer, disabled individual seeking stable, affordable housing. Sam, a trans man with a disabled wife seeking stable, affordable housing. Abigail, a young single mother trying to exit a domestic abuse situation. Nicole, a queer disabled woman with a disabled young adult daughter. Everyone seeking residence must apply and submit to a background check. The presence of criminal history is not disqualifying, however. Sexual and violent offenders will not be considered. We seek to primarily serve members of oppressed groups, and so these get special consideration for residency. After the successful completion of a year lease, a resident can apply to become a member. The buy-in will be the stock valuation of the at-cost price for the home and the plot of land it resides. Members who opt to buy in will still be subject to co-op fees. Only members may serve on the board. Membership requirements are simple. A resident must successfully complete a year lease without citation or warning. Simply put, a citation or warning can only be given for active harm violations. Active harm is defined by causing physical, mental, emotional, or property damage to other residents, members, or self. The duties and responsibilities of the board are to hold monthly board meetings, to maintain internet connection for the community, to maintain the grounds of the community, to maintain homes, to maintain the communal building, to maintain the communal vehicle, licensing, registration, and insurance. And more than anything else, remember the purpose of the community.